It's solved. It's finally solved. Years and years of anguish and just pure frustration solved with this kit. Remote start for your Range Rover and Land Rover vehicle. Finally available. This installation has been simplified with the use of T-harnesses. You won't need any other tools other than the things to take the car apart. No repinning, no soldering. All this is done by plugging and plugging harnesses into the factory vehicle. Today we're going to install remote start systems in our 2019 Land Rover Evoque. The tools you'll need for this are a light, a Torx screwdriver, a Torx kit, and a panel pry tool. Now we're going to get started. So first you're going to remove the T20 from inside this access hole. Next, you're going to pull down this adjusting lever and access the other T20 right above it. Next, you're going to separate the two halves. You can leave this exposing all the harnesses inside the dash. Next, you want to remove the side panel and expose the two screws that hold on the dash pad. These are T27s. You want to remove one of the two screws on this side. This is one. Okay. You'll want to remove the bezel around the dash to expose this screw here. You'll also want to remove the other T27 right above. Now you want to expose the two T20s. You'll want to pull the start button out to expose the harness. Unplug that. We're ready for the installation. Make sure you have all your harnesses kind of unraveled so that when you install it, you can have free range. We're going to start with the OBD2 port. First thing you want to do, come down. You'll just want to remove the OBD2 port from its factory housing, and then you'll just push your remote start harness in. Install the other OBD harness into the T harness, like so. We're going to pass all your harnesses up. We're going to pass this up. With the harness on the top, you want to unplug the push to start harness so you can run this cable down through this little hole, like so. Now you can install the T harness back together. Take the factory push to start harness and install it into the female portion of the remote start harness. Now you're able to plug in the push to start button. And reinstall it. Next harness you want to put up is the green harness, and you're going to pull that out like so. Pull the harness out, unplug the factory harness, install your T harness. Install the remote start harness back into the factory location. The last harness that you're going to use is the brake harness. This is really hard to film, so I'll do my best to describe it. You're going to look at a harness that looks just like this. It's right on the brake wire. You're going to unplug that, plug it into here, and then plug this into the harness. I'm going to do that. We're going to attempt to show you guys, but it's in a very difficult place. we'll need to do is take the sacrificial key and we're going to install it inside this. You want to separate the board from the factory fob. You're going to take out, let me get this shit out. And take out the battery. You're going to put the top onto the positive upside, like so. You'll install all of this into the little box, little hideaway box, and you're gonna plug this into the car. You'll plug this right into the harness like so. Last, we're gonna install our telematics part. It's gonna plug in here. Now you wanna make sure all the doors are closed. Now we're ready to test. What you'll want to do is hit lock 3 times on the factory remote. 1, 2, 3. Now, the car's running, the factory alarm is armed. You can see the power mirrors are folded for these busy streets. Come out to a warm car. Now we're going to show you how it works with a phone. So hitting start on the phone app starts the car. Now you're also able to turn the car off.